Palooza is a 2-day hackathon that we occasionally run, and people get to pick any project that they want to work on. They get to build their own teams. It starts with a kickoff on Wednesday where people make their pitch and they form their teams, and they code all day Thursday, all day Friday. And at the end of Friday, we do 5-minute lightning talks where the people can demo their work. We've spun off a company, Resilio, with a project, Sync, that came out of Palooza. In some cases, you have people doing it out of love of the technology. Teams wind up forming that span the whole organization. Now that we have TRON developers in-house here, people who are interested in doing dApps or doing blockchain projects now can build a team with expertise in-house.
We're working on a chatbot that will answer questions about BitTorrent and TRON.
We're trying to build a voting dApp using blockchain.
This is called Project Otis, and it was born out of a frustration with waiting for the elevator forever during high commute times. Ever since we moved offices, I was thinking of a way for me to be lazier.
Anywhere you see a TRON logo, you put the camera on the TRON logo, and then a checkers board appears.
So you'll be able to call the elevator through Slack.
Check to see if it's online, type in ping. So Otis, the elevator operator, has responded. He's online.
So all that is running on a node server on the Raspberry Pi. And the Raspberry Pi is connected to Wi-Fi, like Scott said. And the Raspberry Pi is talking to an Arduino to do the physical interaction with the real world. So that's what connects to the servo and tells the servo to rotate and press the button.
So the idea, as you all know, that we started streaming video into Classic and into UT Web about 18 months ago. And that experience has not really been reflected in a website presence.
We can go through to various categories and see a more clean presentation focused on exactly what we want users to do.
Offered trending stories, music, celebrity, food, travel, sports.
Transitioning, you'll be searching for a TRON logo, and then once you find it, you'll have a checkerboard.
That's it.
I expect to get votes from all the people that would have had to do this work had I not done it in the last 2 years. And what I did was I created an installer that would install both UT Web and Play. But the idea is that the build can either be made to just build UT Web, or it can be made to build UT Web with Play server. So what this does, what the installer does, is it checks to see if the Play installer is bundled with the UT Web installer, and if so, then it runs it. If you were to build it with parameters, then you could specify a staging or production track for the build. If this is null, then it'll just build regular UT Web.
So yeah, we did a dApp for voting. So you can just create a general vote. You can add contestants, and then anyone could go on it to vote.
You cast your vote, and then you get to log to the blockchain, and then the next time you log in to vote, it will not vote because it already recognizes that you're based on your address. You've already voted.
So I'm gonna just vote for Team 5, and we get an instant update on that. You can see that it changed from 0 to 1. Nice. So the transactions are going through. This is the response we get back from the test net, and then we're just appending the new value in there. And if I refresh the page, it just queries for all teams on the contract.
Nice.
Yeah.
The vision that we started with was a chatbot, which is basically you can converse with to learn more about BitTorrent and to learn more about our products.
What is the price of TRX?
Nice. There you go.
Oh, here we go. Still trying to figure out my own vote goes to. I missed a couple.
I already have a second vote, yeah.
You could have voted for
Otis! Woo!
How much did they win?
They won $200 each.
$200 each.
But most importantly, they get to carry around the trophy of bragging amongst their colleagues. Yeah.
I'm pretty happy. All right, Scott, what are you going to do with the prize money?
I haven't decided yet. Gonna get something off of Amazon probably.
Set up the Otis Children's Foundation so young children can learn how to make bots that call elevators.
Go to Disney World! I get on.